Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. So today I'm using different tarot deck, and I'm going to shuffle the cards and ask my angels. Hold on, itchy nose. Oh, I'm going to ask my angels and spirit guides to come and help me and assist me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages for the zodiac sign of Aries. Let's see what's coming up here for you, Aries people. What are the messages from the spirit realm for you for today? So I'm getting the Five of Swords, and this shows pretty toxic either conflict, argument, breakup, or situation. Somebody felt bullied, spoken down, mistreated in some way, disrespected, oppressed. Okay, so this person here on this card is the bully. Narcissistic behavior, that they have to be right all the time, and they never consider somebody else's point of view or somebody else's circumstances. So this one wants to win. They want to be on top of someone else by using any kind of means that they have, even even if they immoral, even if they not right. And this one feels, and this one they two here that feel victimized, defeated, played out, treated as less than they actually are. So this means the battle is a little bit uneven battle, in sense of somebody has taken the power of these people to make their own decisions. They could be some cunning underhand behavior as well, or tactics, because this one is trying to win over these two no matter what, even using deceit, using manipulation, using lies. It could be like um, falsifying information or spreading rumors or telling lies. They even could be using third parties against this one. So I don't know who, like, the dynamic between these is very toxic and oppressive. This is an oppressive person. So I don't know whether you are the victim or you are the one who's doing this to someone else, or you just found yourself in a position when you felt the the energies were not equal. It was unfair for you to be treated that way. Okay, maybe this person never wanted to know your circumstances, or they were judging you too harshly, but it was all with the intent to be the bigger and the better and the one who wins over you. So there's some kind of competition going on as well. It could be jealousy. Sometimes when people feel jealous of someone else, they would use all sorts of like mean, demeaning, derogatory ways to kind of battle the competition unfairly. So I'm going to shuffle some more cards and ask, what is this situation about? Why is this coming up here for you? This could be a situation at work. If you feel bullied at work, if they are pressuring you to resign so they don't have to pay you, the redundancy money, is one of those situations. Or if you're in a relationship with someone and they always think they have to be in control, they always have to be the ones that are better than you. It's quite a toxic kind of situation to be in. Somebody's pressuring you, pushing you away, maybe harassing you, bullying you, demeaning you, disrespecting you, until you crush mentally or you crush emotionally, feel demoralized, and you give up on that. But that's what they want. So I would say don't give in to this. Okay. um what else do we get him? Let's see, what is all this about? What is all this about? Why? Or what's going on? I'm getting the High Priestess. So your intuition is telling you that this situation is not right. So you found yourself in that kind of toxic environment, and your own, you know, inner voice is telling you something's not right here. Somebody's using underhand tactics. Somebody's manipulating, somebody's bullying someone. It could be a third party that's bullying someone else. And you're starting to sense the change in the vibes and the energies. It could be that, for example, you and someone else are getting on so well, and you can read the vibes and the energies coming from this person. Then something happens and the energy changes, and you feel what's wrong now, like what went off, because as far as you know everything was fine between both of you, and then suddenly this person is being put off you, or this person turns against you for no obvious reason. And then you starting to sense that somebody could be pressurizing them and bullying them, and you know, demeaning them in sense that you're not good enough for this, okay? And that's why the vibe is changing. I feel this is manipulation or some kind of, I would say, bullying tactics, emotionally and mentally bullying tactics to give up on this, by telling them that they're not worthy, um not like naysayers, nothing's gonna come out of it, or they lied to you. I think somebody played you against each other, especially on their side. But your intuition is too strong to allow this kind of thing to, you know, miss your glance. Like you felt it, you sensed this, or nothing that people say to you or they say to somebody else will make any sense, because the vibe is not right, if that makes sense. So let's see what else we get here for you. I'm getting the Ace of Wands. It came up on a reverse position. So this is a lot of excitement, passion. That was a new beginning that started very passionately, very excitingly. Maybe you got on with someone very, very well, and your passionate, fun energies really lined up. Something started off with a lot of promise for growth, for development. So this is the want. This is something that grows and becomes even stronger and stronger and better and bigger. Okay, so that was a passionate new beginning. Aces represent new beginnings, and the card came that way. So it means this passionate new beginning was cut off. It was just reduced to nothing by somebody's mean and derogatory and kind of degrading comments or words. I see this as emotional bullying. So somebody could have said that's not true, that's just lust, that's no passion, that doesn't have the foundations for a real relationship to come out of this, even though it starts on a passionate terms. This is what brings men and women together, is the chemistry and is the passion. Otherwise you would have been just friends, just mates. If men and women didn't have passion and attraction towards each other, then you wouldn't have anything to draw you towards each other. That's what I think. So something was degraded, something was like, oh, this is not passion, this is not right, this is just lust, this is just one off or a one night stand or whatever. So the whole passionate situation between both of you was degraded to a very low level, and that's why it didn't go anywhere. That's why this person changed towards you. They could have called it off. They could have given up on pursuing anything more than just 1 or 2 dates with you. Okay, I feel somebody did you dirty here. This is a dirty bully, because all this derogatory and low vibe energies come from them, because you two had all the best intentions for each other. You found them attractive, they found you attractive, you got together, you had an amazing time. Then what's wrong with this? If you're both single people, grown up people, that's what men and women do when they're single. I don't understand what's wrong. So let's see. So it was, because the card was a bit sideways, I think this was like knocked off in a way. It was stopped before it even started properly. It didn't go anywhere. And I think somebody was spoken down, or somebody was discouraged from going forward by being bullied to the point they felt demoralized or used or exploited or disrespected or not taken seriously enough to pursue a full-on proper relationship that started off passionately. It doesn't mean that that's all that is about it, but unless you pursue and get to know the person, how would you know whether it will be just based on passion and physical attraction, or there could have been something more to it? Okay, because the aces represent only the start of something. So some people are more passionate than others. Some people get bored easily if their partner is not passionate enough or not fun enough. Like, why would you want to spend your life with somebody who's boring you so much that you feel like, oh, I feel like a sloth with this person. He's not adding up to my energy at all. Because this is very exciting, fiery, energy boosting energy of fire at heart, at soul, at mind. And some other people just wanted plain and simple and boring and vanilla. But I feel this energy that comes up here is quite strong, intense passion. And maybe some people like it that way. Okay. So I'm gonna ask the cards, why was this happening? Why this didn't go anywhere? I feel you started off something with someone and then it just stopped without an explanation, without a reason, where you sense that there was toxic energy, either from coming from your person or coming from the outside of this connection, that somebody else was talking crap either about you or about them or about the nature of this relationship. Somebody kind of, I feel like, threw mud at you. That's what I feel. Why was this done? I think this is done out of jealousy and the need to control someone. The need to be the smarter, the bigger, the better, the one who knows more than anyone else. Like this one is, yeah, I told you so, I told you so. But nothing has happened. Nothing wrong has happened. Okay, you were just getting on with it, and it's like, what? You don't want to see me again? Like, what did I do? Okay, so let's ask the cards. Why is this happening like this? Why? Angels and spirit guides, tell us why this didn't go anywhere. I'm getting the Knight of Cups. Look, Knight of Cups is that the feelings, the emotions, the intentions were genuinely romantic and sincere. This is somebody who came forward and made a loving, a romantic gesture towards you, or you did a romantic gesture towards them. You could have done something very nice for them, like either you took them out on a very nice date, or you organized a nice date for them. You know, it could be vice versa. You could have invested yourself emotionally, materially. You took your time to make it special, to make it nice, to make it beautiful, because your intentions were completely honest, and also their intentions were completely honest. Okay, so that was quite a sweet connection and still is the beginning. The knights represent action that's been taken after you have some, you know, romantic interest towards someone, so you take action to show them. It could be like, if he's a guy, he could be like wanting to court you, wanting to take you out, wanting to make you feel special, like buy you a bunch of flowers or buy you some special gifts, or to make you aware that you are the, you know, the person that he's romantically interested in. And for the ladies, it could be, you could be a lot given towards this guy, like you could be giving your time, your energy, your affections, your sensuality. You treated him special. You could have treated him as he was your princess in a way. And that was just starting off there, because you had a very passionate connection as well. The vibe was very exciting. I think somebody felt jealous because two of you had this genuine loving connection. Look, Queen of Swords reversed. This is a bitter woman. I think this was done by a woman who was never loved the right way, or she was a widow, or she spent a lot of time being alone. Even if she had a partner, her partner never treated her so special. Her partner never made her feel loved or beautiful, or her partner was all about, you know, the trivial things in life. Like I said, you could spend the rest of your life with somebody who is so boring, never does anything exciting for you or anything beautiful for you, and slowly you start to feel like them, like a sloth, like nothing's going on in your life. I feel this woman was either rejected or unwanted or hurt emotionally, that she was not wanted, loved, as a woman wants to be loved, you know, to be made feel the best and the most beautiful in his eyes and his special someone. Because this woman has grieved a lot, okay? And I think this person who was negative towards this connection was inflicting that, projecting her own negativity, her own kind of disbelief that something beautiful, romantic, and truthful can happen. Okay, so that's why she kind of degraded it to nothing, to just being plain lust and, you know, like just quite simple. I don't even know what's the right word to for this. Maybe I'll think about it later and I'll put in a title. So the Queen of Swords is a woman who has been either rejected or hurt by men emotionally, that she was never the pretty lady in his life. Maybe he just used her and dumped her and never showed her true respect and true love and true admiration and, you know, emotional connection that she needed. Even if she had a partner, she could have been with somebody very selfish, very narcissistic. So she's now putting all this negativity and disbelief onto someone else. And also, she could be the one who felt that she's the one who deserves to have that special attention, the Knight of Cups sort of attention, not to you. Okay, so she could have sabotaged this out of jealousy. So, and in consequence, as a result of all this, you were made to feel that way. You were made to feel rejected and unwanted and unspecial, and like, oh, he doesn't care. He just is after one thing. He got what he wanted, so he's off. You know, you could have felt really degraded and disrespected by all this happening. So this is my reading for today. I hope you like these readings. I hope they're resonating with you. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon. Bye.